Come on.
What's up, Nighttails? I got a late night. Gonna do some late night streaming. What's up, Moro Samari? Gonna do some 10 p.m. animating here. Oh, okay. What's up, Mega Meat Bin Moo? I thought I finished this scene today, but I realized I was missing a whole big chunk of it, so dig back in and start keep posing the rest of it. But I'm almost at the end here. I've got my new thing is that I've got a numerical pad for my Blender controls here, a separate numerical pad. So that's plussing up my Blender game here. I still haven't dialed everything in totally, but I'd still like to have better brushes than I've got going, but I feel like that's something I'm just gonna have to workshop after I'm done this project. I'm also considering about velcroing the numerical pad to the left side of my Cintiq. So I might do that. I bought some Velcro. If you see my setup, I've got my keyboard Velcroed to the top of my Cintiq. I feel like the rest of his face should move down here too. I've been really getting into the sculpt tool. I feel like the sculpt tool is like this pretty amazing thing. Just squishing some stuff around, you know? There we go. I think his top bit is probably shrinking too much. His little flare, or whatever this is going on here. You just hit it with the smooth. Okay, let's see what the video says. Alright, one more big pose here. Let's turn the music down a little bit. Alright. But instead, and I think I would pose. Alright, I'm just gonna do a big pose here. Oh, is Carly also streaming? Whoops, I didn't mean to, well, you can always toggle back and forth. I gotta follow Carly on, Twitch. Maybe I do follow Carly on Twitch, I'll have to see. Alright, so this is the last big keyframe. So we'll do this real quick. We'll bang this out. And if anyone has links to some really good, someone on my Discord, 8 Aquariums, was saying they were going to send me some links to some good brush packs. But I've yet to encounter any that are like what I'm looking for. I'm gonna become really dependent on the sculpt mode, I think. I think this is like gonna change the way I draw. This is... Okay. No. Let's work. Okay. I'd really like to get this short done in the next 2 weeks if possible. You're trying to learn 2D animation in Blender, but you have a full-time job and never do anything. Well, on the other side of the spectrum, I've been unemployed since last October, and so all I have is time to learn Blender, which is both a blessing and a curse, because I don't know how I'm going to pay my rent in about 2 months. I'm thinking about asking. I'm going to start maybe. Well, I signed up for unemployment again because I stopped filing for unemployment, and then it lapsed, and I have to redo it, and then so I signed up for that. So in 2 weeks I'll start getting unemployment checks, I guess. And then I thought about maybe covering jujitsu classes like twice a week or something. I might talk to my jujitsu coach about it. Maybe like teaching kids class or something. That's like $60 an hour. So, I mean, but you only teach for an hour, so it's like $60 a day. I'm right on the edge. Well, I got offered a job last week, and then I had I thought they were just straight up going to give me the job, but apparently I had an interview. It was an interview, and then I didn't get the job, so that sucked. It was going to be like a 3-month gig. I found out yesterday that I didn't get the job. I think I talked my way out of that job, weirdly enough, and I was telling friends about it, and they were like, "You're crazy." I was like, I think I talked them out of hiring me by accident. I just think I was like, I think I scared them off with like, just by not having an online portfolio, you know, being like, I always get jobs through word of mouth. That's like a weird thing to say. I don't have an Instagram anymore, so I don't really have a... Instagram used to be my portfolio, basically. And then they wanted it, they wanted examples of like work that was more grounded, like, you know, living rooms and houses and stuff. And I was like, I don't really have examples of that in my work. Like, all my stuff is crazy shit. So, and they're trying to make like a sitcom-y thing, and I, you know, but I actually really liked the project. I thought I was gonna have fun working on it, but yeah. Oh well, I didn't get the job. So what that means is, maybe I'll teach jujitsu class, and I'll have more time to get good at Blender. I feel like the world is like pushing me towards just making my own stuff. The universe is trying to make me focus on only my things. But maybe that's just... I don't know. Pretty. Oops. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to just go indie too, basically. I feel like everything else is just stuck. Alright, let's save this. And then we'll just watch it through real quick. Take off the onion skin.
But instead, my wife sell beads online. But instead, my wife sell beads online. But instead, my wife sell beads online.
Alright, I just gotta do some in-betweens. So... let's put a keyframe here. And we'll copy this one. And then we'll do an in-between here. I don't know the timing on this yet, but we'll put a keyframe in here. And then turn on the onion skinning. Okay. So we'll go. Oops. Somewhere around there. Oops. And then go. I go down to up, so let's go. Maybe that would make sense. Maybe. We'll see how it feels. So, okay. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Still gonna be like transferring from the top view. Do I have the volumes for his helmet figured out? Not really, but okay. I don't think that's gonna make much sense, but we'll problem solve it. Oops. Let's see what's going on here. I mean, I don't know. It sort of works. It kind of snaps into place. Alright, let's figure out the timing here.
Beads online. Sell beads online. Sell beads online. Sell beads online. Beads. Sell beads. Beads online. Sell beads online. Sell beads online.
Actually, that's worse. Let's just make it snappy.
Sell beads online. Sell beads online. Sell
okay.
beads.
So then I'm gonna have like a nice arch there, but okay, I'm just gonna do a quick ease in or whatever, ease out here. So new keyframe. Beads online. You were supposed to help my wife sell beads online. Whoops. This is the one I need to copy. Copy. Okay. So let's go to draw mode. We're gonna get rid of this and this. You Shazam the new age music I'm listening to? Hey, Ocheng. I think he's saying you're supposed to help my wife sell beads online. That's what he's mad about. Oops. Squashy stretch. Squashy stretch. Okay. Then we're gonna do a big squash stretch. Big squash stretch. Big squash stretch. So that line there, beads online, lasts like a whole, I don't know how many frames this is, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 12 frames. So it'd be cool to do a whole slow, let me save my work, a slow sort of like ramp down. Put it on 2s. See if I can do it on 2s, because I don't want to do it on 1s. It'll start to get messy. I think. Copy. Paste. So he'll do a little up and down. Sculpt. Just a little up. Up. Yep. Alright, and then we'll copy this one as he heads back down. Copy. Go. Keyframe. Paste. I'll hold that pose for a second, so. And then we'll do another keyframe. Copy this guy in. Copy. Paste. And then we'll do a little squash and stretch. Oops. And make his cheeks start to bulge out a little bit. the volumes have to go somewhere, right? Oh, okay, Titus is here. Hey, what's up? Let's see.
It's online.
Let's hold this pose for a little bit longer. And then we'll make this a little, instead of 2 frames, we'll make that 1 frame. Oh, why did it lock? Sometimes this stuff locks for no reason. I have no idea why. Okay. And then we'll add another keyframe. We'll take from here. Copy. Paste. Okay. And then we're going to sculpt an in between. Or like a ease out, more like.
Beads online. Sell beads online. Sell beads online. Sell beads online. Sell.
All right.
Beads online.
So one more big movement. Yeah, OK Titus really has. If it wasn't for him, I probably would have given up on Blender. I gotta say. So we're gonna go copy, paste, and then we're gonna find the halfway, not the halfway point that mostly what I do, I mean, my cheap way of animating is to do all these like ease-ins, ease-outs, and like maybe do an in-between. And then you get that sort of like YouTube Shorts style, Newgrounds style, like snappy animating. And you know, maybe I'll level up at some point, but for now, this is like how I think I'm gonna do things because it's fast and I can get ideas out and, you know. Okay, and then I'm gonna go new keyframe, and then I'm just gonna copy this one because it's going back up. Copy. It's a little bit too far. So sculpt that down. It's down. Okay, and then we'll have an ease in. What I have for dinner, dog? I made myself omurice. Omurice, if you know that dish, Japanese. Egg on rice with vegetables and protein. Omurice. I'm still kind of hungry though, to be honest. So I'm gonna put ease out here so that there's like more time to travel that distance. Just the shoulders a little bit. All right. I think the audience can kind of connect the dots, you know? I have tried learning Blender on 3 occasions, so this is the time that it stuck, it seems like. But I think that's because I had a project, you know what I mean? I can't learn without a project. I lose momentum unless I'm working on an actual thing, you know?
My wife sell beads online, but instead 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 my.
All right, so I did do some coloring already, because I thought I was done with this, but
my wife sell beads online.
Alright, so you gotta put in some keyframes. Oops. I should have been doing this the whole time, but you know, sometimes you forget. Keyframes real quick. I'm sure there's a faster way to do this. Save my work.
My wife sell beads online.
All right.
My wife sell beads. My wife
Oh, yeah, let's
sell
put the,
beads online.
set the render mode.
My wife sell
I don't know where my effects went. Let's check our stroke, surface, fills. Should be. Effects. Will this portion of the animation eventually have background noise music, or will I be able to cleanly clip it, loop it, and add a kick drum? There's a musician named Monty Willoughby who scored it. So there's going to be some synthesizer and some piano and, or what do you call it, Rhodes piano, and some drums and bass. And then I've done some light sound design on it, but I'm going to work with a sound designer eventually. But yes, so hope that answers your question. Viewport rendered. My rendering has.
my wife sell beads online. My wife sell.
Well, let's see what's going on with. Oh, there it is. I gotta be in draw mode.
My wife sell beads.
Okay. So let's do my Niji pen, Niji G pen. Lines, hints, fills. Okay, and then we're gonna go to materials, and we're gonna go to Peter Helmet. Make sure we're on the right layer. Oops. Draw mode. Layer. Dink. Active layer is locked or hidden. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Helmet. Why is it doing that? It's fill style. Strength. Fill. Materials. That's odd. Should only be letting me do fill and not a stroke. Let's see what happens if I do this. What if I do it on this layer? Material. Square. Okay. I think maybe that was what the problem was. There we go. Peter Arms helmet. Okay. You turn render off. Just so I'm not confused. Okay. Peter body. I feel like that's going to be a problem. So let's fix that right now. Oh, that's okay. Just couldn't see it. All right. Will this, do you want like a soundless version for you to mess around with? Is that what you're asking for? I still haven't really messed with the Niji pen enough to know like how much I need to like cover my bases. Alright, black fill here. Like sometimes it doesn't do what I think it's gonna do. And that could be a settings thing. Like for you to do practice scores or something? Is that why you would want it? Oh, I see. So using for samples. Okay. Peter Eyes, here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. I think that's all the colors. So then we go lines, hints, fills. Okay. We go. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. What the fuck? Oh yeah, okay. Was I drawing on the wrong layer that whole time? Please tell me I wasn't. Smart fill. What the F, dude? Oh, okay. It keeps locking by accident. I don't know what. There must be some sort of like auto locking thing that's happening. Maybe that's the reason. Okay. Oh, fuck. I did draw it on the wrong. I drew it on the wrong layers. Can you believe it? Hmm. Okay. So that's annoying. I can't believe I did that. Well, all right, I'm just gonna go. Let's see. It won't take me too much time. Let's put on some new music here. Third Eye music? Why not? Well, it looks like I didn't mess up too bad. Okay. Okay. So, Peter Arms, helmet, here. Oops. Here. Okay. And then I just need Peter body. Oops. Okay. The rest should be right. Okay. Let's try again. What? It locks the layer. I don't know why it locks the layer. Auto lock. Do you know what's up with that? Okay, Titus. I'm getting these auto locking layers. It's super annoying. Okay. So the only problems are these eyeballs here. Turn off auto lock layers. Okay, I will do that in a second. Okay. Mino likey. I don't like auto locking layers. Why would I like that? Okay. Save. Oops, look at that. It's not supposed to happen.
Instead, my wife sell beads online. But instead, my wife sell beads.
Next to the key on the timeline. Fire down. Auto lock inactive layers. Uncheck. Alright. Nice. Alright, let's put render back on.
Still, my wife sell beads online. But instead, my wife sell beads online. But
It's just a little bit of a... There. Go on fill. Thanks. Okay, Titus. It's fun to play around with characters that have no mouths, you know? You get practice in body language. This Niji G Pen is not perfect. Which is too bad. I don't know if it's actually... Can I switch modes here? Accidentally hit. There it is. Okay. Save it. Does it look like Brack? I don't know, it's been a long time since I've... Look, Brack is a mantis, right? Am I thinking of the wrong...
My wife sell beads online. But instead, 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 my wife sell beads online.
Alright. Let's render out here. Okay, let me make sure my settings are correct. Ding 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 ding. I saved my settings so that it would always be the same. Okay. Render it. Render, baby. Brack is the cat. Oh yeah, that's right. This is scene... What is this? Scene 4C, which is actually basically scene 6 out of like 23 scenes. But some of these scenes are just, you know, 2 seconds long. Or 1 second long. This one was, what? Like maybe 4 seconds? 3 or 4 seconds? Alright, let's check how the render came out. Scene 4C. This one should go in the trash because it wasn't long enough. Like,
my wife sell beads online, but instead...
And there it is. Mission accomplished.
My wife sell beads online, but instead... My wife sell beads online, but instead... My wife sell beads online, but instead...
There's little like jagged edges and things and overlapping lines and stuff, but you know, I think I'm just trying to grind my way through this short, and then I will dial in all that stuff later. Alright. I think it's cool. It's like 11 o'clock. I should stop working. You know what I'm saying? Let me take a screenshot. Get my YouTube thumbnail. What is Magic Castle? You mentioned it during the B-Day stream. What do you like to do there? Magic Castle is a castle in Los Angeles. It's a big mansion with like, I don't know, like 20 rooms, something like that. And in each room is a different magical performance happening every half hour or so. And if you like card magic and you like mentalism and stage magic, you can just hang out there from like 5 till 1 in the morning watching magic and getting drunk and eating kind of crappy food. And it's my favorite thing to do. So I like to go there on my birthday if I can. Let's see. Oh yeah, YouTube live stream. So then if I go to my YouTube studio and go to my content and my live streams, I can go edit my details and put a new thumbnail in there. All right. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out. This is gonna take me probably at least 2 weeks to finish. I've got how many scenes do I have to do? "23 scenes. But it's more like 26 scenes. Alright. See ya, Mega. See everybody. See Octi. Okay, Titus. Brother Rabbit. Ocheng. Bye!